We just got done working on the winch on this. There goes our mechanic, Benny, right there. He's leaving, but the winch wasn't wanting to hold on this D model. Like I said, this is the first job we ever had the D on, and we've got about 12 trees to pull, and we went to pull one the other day, and the winch wouldn't hold. So we got in there, and somebody put new brake bands on it recently, and I'm guessing they didn't ever use the winch very much, and so they didn't mess with putting, I don't know, adjusting it or something. It's hard to explain. You can't ever explain the rhyme or reason from what some people do, but so we've been tinkering with it for about the last hour, and we've got it to where it'll hold good, and you know, there is zero room for error on a winch, because when you're winching a tree, whether it be out over a house or power lines like that, or a fence or a road, which we've got a little bit of everything coming up. We've got to pull some back from this road here in the fence. And then down here at the corner, we got a few, the far corner there, they won't reach the house, but they'll crush a fence and that corral. So yeah, there is zero room for error when you're winching trees. So everything's got to be right. And man, on all my equipment, I like for things to be right. I don't like for things to be kind of cobbled together, or, you know, half done. I want everything to be right. I'd just as soon have it buy OEM parts, have it all right and working like it should. Like I said, it's very, very, very crucial, especially when you're pulling trees that your winch and everything, the controls, the reaction times on the hydraulics, everything is working like it should. So Dad's in Colorado. Dad, you know, I went to Ohio and Dad went to Colorado, and I'm running a day like any day, but that was my main thing today, to get this winch put back together and fixed. And I've got 2 tracks of walnut to look at this evening. I'm actually getting ready to jump on the skid steer. I'm going to do a few little things here to prep work before we get ready to pull these trees. Dad won't be back. He'll be back late tomorrow, so, which I'm just booked solid on appointments. I've got so much stuff to do and look at and run, and I've got to get equipment moved. We got to try to get this job finished up. Dad hauled 2 loads out last week, and there's still a decent pile of logs there. And we got several more we're going to add to that pile yet, so plenty to do, that's for sure. Plenty to do. I'm telling you, after seeing that $2.99 out there at Ohio, don't get me wrong, I love my $2.89 here. I really do. I love this machine. On skid steers, I think cat's the way to go. I really do. And I'm a Deere guy. I'm a John Deere guy, as you can tell. That's all of our forestry equipment. All 5 of our skidders are John Deere. But come on, you. No wonder. But anyway, yeah, man, after seeing that winch, that's all that's been on my mind, is that winch on that $2.99. Which, if I had it to do all over again, I'd have got the $99. I guarantee you, when I trade this one off, I'll move up to the $2.99. As you can see, that's a pretty good little pile of logs there left of the old 10-wheeler. I need to do some trimming on that thing there. That's kind of ornery. But we're going to go down here and move some cattle feeders out of the way. I actually just got off the phone with Dad. He called us. We were putting the side cover back on that. Gosh darn it. You can either drive or video, one or the other. But I was talking to Dad, and he's out in Colorado and Silverton, way up in the mountains. And he was saying we need to get these cattle feeders moved out of the way before we pull these trees. And I thought, you know what? I'm here. I might as well just do this now. That way we're ready to get things done Wednesday. It's lunchtime and I'm hungry. I'm a big boy and I like to eat, but I figured I might as well just take 10-15 minutes to do this now and save that time Wednesday. That way, you know, when it comes time to work, we're ready to rock and roll. We got some rain here while I was gone. One of these trees, I'll show you right here real quick. It's one of these we got to pull. It's right here in the corner. Weasel down through here. Of course, this one right here in front of us, we got to pull that guy. That one right, no, that's an oak. This big guy right here, that's a pretty good sized tree right here. That squirrel hanging on the side of it. yeah, we gotta get that one down. Like I said, you can see the driveway there and trampoline. It won't reach the house. I mean, not really. I think it kind of wants to come back this way, the way it looks. But of course, you got the corral right there, and you don't want to take any chances in destroying something when you're pulling a tree. Very, 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 very crucial. I can't. And you guys that pull trees a lot have to pull trees, selective cutters like us. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, it's everything. Just I can't stress it. You know, it's see, there's a big one there we got to pull, and that one there in front of us, we'll bring it down too. But I need to move these cattle feeders. I'll set them out of the way. And that ain't nothing for this thing. You know, the only problem is if my forks are too wide to get under them, be the only thing. Not even a chance. Stop. Just like that, man. Just can't even stress the importance of this machine. Having a skid steer on the job, just a lot of times anymore I'm buying timber that just 4 or 5 trees or 2 or 3 good trees here and there that we can cut with a skid steer. But at the same time, I like having this little thing on every job. It just allows you to be able to do a lot like these, man. I don't think I could have moved them very easily with a skidder. I could have got them, pinched them with a grapple, but you run the risk of breaking them. You sure don't want to tear nothing up because you don't want to buy new to fix it. Let's see if we can slide in here. There we go. The one-handed skid steer operator here. Put all these things together over here. There we go. See where we're going, the old backup camera. Get this last one forked here. See, I say 10 or 15 minutes. Don't even take that, you know. And that's doing it one-handed while videoing and talking to you guys. Of course, when we get all these cut, I'll throw the grapple on and I'll pile this brush up real nice and tight. That down right there. So you got the old brush pile here from the treetops, or the trees we've cut out here. And there were some old tops there from one of the last times we'd cut logs. They were kind of here scattered, and I went ahead and grappled those. The last time we cut logs, I didn't have this skid steer. It's been a couple years since we'd cut anything out of here. Doesn't seem like it. Time gets away from you, you know, but I'd thrown the grapple on and I'd just grab that stuff and put it in this pile right here. Good place where it can be burned. Make it nice for Travis here, the guy that owns this land, our client. And we've cut several trees off this place, though, as I mentioned last week. I know it's good to be back at work. Those trips like over to Ohio, they're fun, man. I do, and like, you know, me and Mike, we get to go on the road and just be idiots and act goofy, you know, laugh and joke around, because that's all me and Mike do anyways. You know, we're just like a couple kids. You know, Mike's quite a bit older than I am. I've known Mike my whole life. Just, you know, we've always been friends, and but we get to go out and act, be goofy, and he likes to go to work with me quite a bit, whether I'm going to look at timber or moving equipment. Mike goes with me a lot. Mike's a good dude to have around, man. He'd bend over backwards for you. He'd do anything for anybody, and it ain't just me. I mean, anybody, total strangers. That's just the kind of guy Mike is. He's a good genuine guy. He really is. We'll get over here and park this thing, and I guess you'll get a bite to eat for lunch. Man, I got to go down both jobs. It's kind of funny. I've mentioned before that how looking at timber goes, because there's times you don't get calls from an area. Then there's times it seems like you get flooded with calls. There goes Benny right there. See, Benny just lives 2 places down. We'll wait till there he goes. There goes Benny. Man, he's quite the mechanic. But yeah, so I was saying, there's times you don't get calls from an area. Both jobs I've got to look at tonight are down by Joplin, Missouri. And that's an area I rarely ever go, but just like that, a day apart, I get 2 calls about timber down in that area. So that's where we're headed tonight. Look at Walnut this afternoon. I guess I ought to try to scoop those things up while I'm here too. I might just do that real quick. We'll just push them together. It makes it easier for Dad unloading them. We'll just use this thing like the little bulldozer it is. Just give her some gas and she'll go, man. Keep in mind, I'm being a one-handed skid steer operator. There we go. Got them pushed up a little tighter. That way Dad can just pull right up there and load them and go. Of course, we'll add to that pile. I sincerely doubt we can get all these loads. It'll probably take 4 loads to get all these logs all the time, because Dad's already hauled 2 out. I guarantee there'll be 2 more. So. Pretty good bunch of logs for anymore, man. It is. Anytime you can cut 40 or 50 walnut trees on the job, that's getting to be a really good job of logs. All right, guys, let's shut this thing down. Let's go look at some timber. Get on the road after we eat, of course. Well, the first tract of timber was a bust. We've got higher hopes for the second one. The way it goes, you know what? I look at a lot of timber. I cover a lot of ground, and maybe 2 out of 10 jobs I look at, 3 out of 10 jobs I look at, I cut. And the majority of the time, it's because what I go look at, it's not big enough to cut, or there's not enough of it. So it's just that's just how it goes, man. You never know. That's part of buying your own timber. When you buy timber for yourself or your company, you cover a lot of ground. You spend a lot of time driving. So I'm gonna get off here, get on to the next set. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for following along. Be sure to check us out on all of our social media accounts: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, blah blah blah. Like, subscribe. Be sure to check out Timber Tracker and Logger Threads, both on Instagram and Facebook, and that Timber Tracker app's free to download. It's good to be back to work. I know that. You know, the couple days on the road there going out to Ohio, it was fun, but it's good to be back to work, and I feel like I've just got a million things that need to get done. I feel like I'm so far behind, so we're gonna try to play catch up. I just checked the weather, heard weather on the radio. There's a good chance of rain tonight, so don't get me wrong, we need some rain, but still we need to get some timber out too. So we'll see what happens. But guys, thanks a lot. We will definitely see you tomorrow doing something. So have a great rest of your day. See ya.